We all had one goal in mind, which is to end up with a beautiful design that satisfies the client needs and to improve the user's well-being and experience.
It's great to work in that team and be able to have a camaraderie that goes beyond just a client consultant role, right? It's really, you're working with a coworker.
Being able to walk up to someone's desk and can we do this and sketch something and work it out with them, it does help.
It forces you to have tough conversations, but it also brings everybody to the table, so everybody's more invested as well.
The project is one of 3 projects that are currently fully designed in-house by Stantec on the same street, which gave us an exceptional opportunity to contribute to the Miami skyline, while at the same time still respecting the urban fabric and highlighting the neighborhood's best features.
It consists of a 12-story office tower, 2 residential towers, 40 and 41 stories tall, 8 townhomes that surround an 8-story parking garage with retail on the ground floor.
So the challenge was to be able to come up with a successful design that considered the human scale, the volume, the massing of the building, and how to bring down that scale and make it more integrate with the context and not feel such a massive project.
So the way the components come together is the first decision. And that decision is not just a design decision, but also a systems decision, right? How do you take disparate programs that ostensibly exist on their own and put them together, but still create an urbanism and a community and a piece of architecture that's cohesive?
We had the structure, interiors, architecture, MEP, all in-house.
I like the dialogue. Some architects just want to sit at their desk and do this. That's not me. And that dialogue not only carries from the client meetings, but also carries into the studio and what I call the creative friction, where we have people with different ways to look at the world from different parts of the world, all here working together and bringing that sort of creativity to the table.
If you're at the table throughout that concept phase and you can start whispering in the architect's ears like, hey, let's put the columns in the right location, the shear walls in the right location. So versus reacting to something and changing what everyone has done, if you establish good guidelines at the start, you kind of set up the project for success.
My favorite moment in the design process was when we were granted approval from the Urban Development Review Board without the need for any warrants, any waivers, or any exclusions. This was a success to all of us that we didn't take lightly, mainly because the client had ambitious program requirements and we did not compromise on the user experience.
Here you have the bay and you have the city, and both of those work together through landscape, through architecture, through design to weave a larger agenda of design, which is wellness and access to light and positive experience and sort of creating community and being inclusive about that.
We're able to give higher levels of confidence to the architect as they're planning out the building, which I think provides a lot of value to the client to make sure that once they're getting further in phases of design, there's less uncertainty about what might change or what might not.
The dynamic with architects and engineers is special. Like being able to have a casual conversation with an engineer is something that I didn't experience until I started working at Stantec.